Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing fine. Today, I got some messages for you guys. Okay, you guys will know if this is in alignment for you or somebody in your environment. Okay, I want to start off. If you don't know, all my dream channelings are future-based interpretations and predictions. You solely come here for confirmation. Okay, to make this more accurate for you, you already got some sort of intuitive sign from God, source, or whomever your highest belief and guidance in terms of light. Um, when it comes to messages such as this, okay? This is mostly your segue to get more insight on the revelation and matter. Like I said, you already know if this would be an alignment for you or somebody in your environment. Thank you guys for watching, listening, and tuning in. And let's get started. So I got these messages a few days ago. Um, there was a lot during like the 24th, if I'm gonna be specific. I'm not sure if that is in relation to when you would get the news or whenever those like events happen in terms of my messages here. Okay. Also, I want to mention that when I do these stream channelings, if it's audio based, 9 times out of 10, all the times actually, there will probably be no card pulling charms, no additional tools. So you're aware of that when you're listening or watching, you know? So yeah. Um, but I do have some future messages as well that I got, t- got to get that got downloaded, and I'm going to pull some cards for those messages. But I'll do that later on today. Okay. So, the first message here is dream channeling based. Okay. I do have some clairsentience and clairaudience based messages as well. But we're gonna start with the dream channelings here. Um, Basically, I just saw I'm also channeling on the go. So like you could be somebody that's new to this company, right? And you're working very efficiently, and the boss is praising you and you're having a really good time at your start. But for some other employees at the company, they're really going through it. So as you're working diligently and getting praised and all that good stuff, I was seeing um, your coworkers like really going through it. Like they were literally having mental breakdowns. The first one is a male coworker. Um, I totally forgot how he looked like. I think he had curly hair, but I don't know. I didn't put that down, so it might not be that significant. But he had curly hair, or some sort of waves to his hair, but male nonetheless. And he was literally having a mental breakdown during lunch, and during your second shift at this at the workplace here, one of your female coworker had their meltdown. So this is something that will take place. Okay, I'm not sensing it happening when you're watching this video or heard this message from whomever, okay, that's connected to this message here. But you're doing great. Your coworkers is really going through it. So much so, I feel like in the future, if they stay at this place, they're gonna get like burned out. And they will probably have to be forced to be taking like a leave due to their mental health. Like it's not just, oh my God, this is exhausting. Yes, but it's like so much so that they're crying, losing hair. Like it's really detrimental to their mental state. So I'm not sure like what you should do, like if you're in the position of like being the new employee here, I'm not sensing you are the ones that are having mental breakdowns at work here. If you are, then take what resonates. I'm really sensing that you are new at this workplace and your coworkers is like really going through it. Um, I feel like this is just something that you will observe. This could also be tailored to like just more than other people, but you will kind of like have tailor focused on these two employees at the workplace. Okay, so um, all in all, like I just feel like you would just observe the whole thing. Um, I guess like advice, right? Like on a personal note, like spirituality aside, it's good that you're doing good for yourself, but make sure that you will take breaks so you won't come to that phase as your coworkers like in the future because you're doing so well. What could also happen is them, let's say if the two coworkers do quit, you will be asked to have more on you work wise just because you're doing so good and being so resilient and diligent in your work, in your work ethic here. That might be a possibility in the future, but like just for you that are watching, make sure that you don't forget yourself in the future, like in the process, just, but I'm sensing, I mean, I do feel the energy of that you might be younger than them. I don't feel like that has to do um with much in terms of this message, but it has to just on some logical notes here where it's like make sure that you know you rest when you need. It's always great when you start new, but over time things can go left, just like it did for those coworkers. So yeah, so that's everything for that first message. And oh, I almost forgot, at the company you might work in administration. Okay, administration, architecting, um, project planning. Yeah. Okay. So I'm also hearing assistant as well. But we're gonna go into the other messages here where I kind of got through to like the gift of Clairaudience here, and it's a little bit more gruesome, like notes here. So if you are sensitive to anything that is in relation to illnesses, if you want to stay, stay. If not, I totally get it. This is for somebody's mom. Okay, uh, somebody's mother will find out that they have cancer. Um, I'm also sensing here. That's basically all I got in terms of like the information. But I'm also sensing here that some mothers kind of knew that they had this illness, but you will be kind of like the last person to find out. Or they don't want to disclose this information, but you will hear this from somebody, and probably like the hospital, hopefully from themselves. If not, you will hear it from somebody that will mention that your mother has cancer. So, and this is devastating, of course. Um, so yeah, I'm seeing the mother really going through it, like getting this news. I'm not sure if they got it on the 24th, the news actually, or maybe you were like be in a conversation with your mom or hear this news yourself on the 24th. But I'm delivering the messages today, so that's the first one in terms of like the clairaudient based messages, and the second one is I'm not sure if it's tied to the first one, but somebody is really going through an existential crisis, and they literally feel like they're gonna die before they're 40. Like I feel like they're already actually they feel like they're going to die before they're 40. I do not feel on an energetic note that it's tied to the woman that will get news about cancer. Um, but it's somebody else that literally probably is going through like a midlife crisis. And they're just like, I don't think I will make it. So I don't know if, this is news for you if you afford it, or if you hear this from somebody else in your close proximity in terms of the environment here. Make sure that you guys take care of your guys' mental health in all the ways, and be there for the people that is going through it, even though they won't show it or say anything. Just make sure that there's space for like at least I was considered to have love in my life, at that moment. I don't know, like I do feel from the other people that is like really going through it, like they just need somebody that has like empathy. And if you're listening to this video and if you just come across somebody, like obviously if they won't disclose anything, just make sure that they are aware that they have someone. Like if you can sense it yourself, obviously if you're intuitive or listening and watching to this video, you have some sort of intuition to you, or you can know this beforehand. If you know. And I do feel like people just need a little bit more love. We all need a little bit more love in our lives, a little bit more care, a little bit more empathy. So that's pretty much it. And the next messages that I got today is a little bit more on the lighter side. But I was guided to do this early morning. So thank you guys for listening, watching, and liking and commenting, sharing if you feel like you want to. And take care of yourself, okay? Love and light.